This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Dogs will kick it away to start us off. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They'll carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he is wide open for a huge gain. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nebraska. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle number 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. They'll run it to the left. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kurt, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings...
Looking deep down the left side. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. With the catch, it's Hunter. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Wyola. Caught quickly. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. A play action looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
The Cornhuskers looking to keep this drive rolling. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The Huskers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Huskers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second down and goal upcoming. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's a run call on third and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's a shotgun run call. He's past the marker and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Second down play coming up. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. To throw, it's Stockton. This time it's complete. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, make some adjustments. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he went out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with 1st and goal.
Here we go, Zach.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll run it from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Trying to find some room. It's Frazier.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Frazier. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They'll run it to the right side. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Gets the first and still running. Breaks loose at the 45. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Robinson.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
It's QB sneak. 2nd down and goal. Quarterback will just sneak it here. They go sneak on 2nd down, but stop for no gain. That defense making it very tough down here.
No, I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here at their own 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Trying to find room. It's McGowan. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Going for his running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity. Just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He finds his man. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to begin the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Second half, they keep it on the ground. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Has the first down and more. Finding some room at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Here we go.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense cannot be stopped.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Huskers.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. Offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and threw a pick six in the last possession. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play.
Got it. Tuna. Green 25.
To the air, it's Stockton. A deep shot to the left side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He finds some space. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And in first down, right back to the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
The Bulldogs will line up now. It's first and goal.
Come on, set.
Movement here from the tight end. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You could tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Screen to the receiver in the flat. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First and 10 now for the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. That's caught. It's Johnson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He lets it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They are pouring it on now. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. He'll try a pass here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on 4th down. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on the screen, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
2nd down after that previous play.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's White. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Dogs will crank up the tempo.
1st and goal, Georgia.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Moves.
Here's the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 91.
Now they misfire in the onside kick. It goes out of bounds, and the offense will take over right there. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They're going to run it here. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Riding away with the running game.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Looking deep down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down and 10. Hand off to the right side. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have. Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Hands off to the left.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. He gets loose. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it.